Hi guys, I'm Uncle Richie.
Yo, what up? JMoney's back.
And this is C10. And you're listening to the Uncle's Podcast.
Yo. What's up, Menden?
Big ups to the men then.
Hey, Wagwan.
Wagwan fam.
Wagwan from
Brisbane.
Hey. Shit, the new casino's opening up soon.
Yes.
August 29th or something.
Yeah, I think so. Because we at my office, when you go to the second level, you can actually like see the Star Casino sign at the front. Good views.
Wow. Big views.
And they're building a bridge across from here in Brisbane, from the South Bank to North Quay, or not Queen's Wharf, are they calling it?
And you work at South Bank.
Yes. So all on black or red.
Oh, well, go black first.
Yeah.
And then put it on red.
Yeah, I gamble responsibly, everyone.
Yes, gamble responsibly. Bro, how are you, bro? Jackman's back.
I was gone for a minute, but I'm back now. Man said that. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I think it's been a couple of weeks. We've obviously gone through a few changes personally with a lot that's going on. Got a new location.
Yes.
So I've moved out of my place on the north side.
Yes.
Gone to the south side of Brisbane.
Southside Monkey.
Yes, the grass isn't greener there.
Oh.
No, it is good. It's relatively close to my office, so yeah, really enjoying it. It's only like 10 minutes, so I'm not spending a lot of time on the train or the bus.
Oh, that's perfect.
I'm really enjoying the 50-cent bus fare too as well. So here in Brisbane, the government has announced a scheme of from August the 5th for another 6 months that TransLink any buses or trains just in Brisbane Metro only, I think, and up until to Caboolture and Toowoomba, it's 50 cents a bus fare.
How good is that?
If you top up your Go card with $40, I worked it out, it'll last you 8 weeks.
Whoa.
$40 used to last me 1 week before that. So you're saving like a decent amount of money.
What a saving.
What a saving.
Perfect. Now you can load up on those multis.
Yes, sir. But yeah, how you been, bro? Good?
Yeah, bro. Good. Same as you. We're in a bit of a transition phase. Moved from Windsor to further north to to Banyo.
Mangi north side.
Me mangi north.
NS.
Yeah, so north side, enough said. So yeah, out here now, which is probably the reason as to why you guys haven't seen any guests or anything on the Uncles recently, just because we've been moving and going through a few changes, but we're gonna fix that soon with hopefully a spot, but more details to come in the coming weeks.
Yes, and we appreciate you bearing with us as we go through this process. And I think that's also another thing in life, right? There's a lot of changes that you go through, some comfortable, some uncomfortable, but the only way you're growing is when you go through uncomfortable changes. So I think it's, always one...
J-Money, that's why we call him J-Money.
Always on the money.
He's always on the money. Cha-ching.
We do also apologize that the vlog's taken some time, but Richie and I have just got it in a good spot. We wanted to collaborate a little bit more, I think, to tell a story that we both felt comfortable telling.
Yes. It's, it's a significant event that Jackman attended, and I really wanted to be able to portray the experiences that Jackman and his family felt, on that holiday. And I wouldn't be doing it justice if, the big fella didn't, had his input on it. And this episode will be out after the vlog, but I can already tell you guys, just sitting there doing it, I was like, this is amazing content right here. So if you haven't watched it yet and you're listening to this, it's already been a week
Yes.
Go and watch it, please.
Go and watch it.
Please go and watch. Do yourself a favor.
Yes.
Because I don't think there's any sort of content like that out there at the moment.
Yeah, 100%. And I think a big part of why I wanted to vlog it too as well was the podcast itself. We wanted to show diversity and culturally significant things that make PNG unique. And I think with that, I wanted to do the podcast, the vlog, because making headstones and doing that is a big part of PNG culture and a lot of island culture too as well, from Samoa, Tonga, and even New Zealand. So I think, showing that, and then also like showing a little bit about where we've grown up, or where I've grown up, and Port Moresby itself, some really great stuff in there. So please comment and let us know what you think about it after you've watched it, or any insights, anything that you can get from it, do let us know, because that's what we wanted to do this vlog, is to showcase how great PNG is. Yeah.
That's it. That's the simple truth of I guess, why we started the podcast and why we are so involved now and really keen to get it to a certain point, is to mainly just show people our culture, the type of people who show them the type of people we are, and portray some of the good stories rather than the bad that are floating around in media. Yeah.
And speaking of PNG, obviously it's 1 month out from the Independence Day celebrations here in Brisbane, and when this vlog drops, it'll be 3 weeks. So with that, we wanted to, I think it'll make sense for us to drop a new shirt. I know a few people have asked about when's the next Uncle T's gonna drop, and I think with this, what we want to do is over the course of this next couple of weeks, we'll put together a design, and people, if you feel free to comment on what you'd think you'd like to be on that shirt, if you want to share some ideas. But we've also got our own design that we'll work through, but whatever we feel that we might incorporate from the feedback that we're getting from people, I think it'll be good. I don't know, what do you think?
I think it'll be a fun little activity that we can do with some of our followers. We'll, as Jackman said, as the weeks go on, we'll put up some designs of shirts. Get back to us, comment on whether you think it looks good, whether you think it looks shit. What would you add? Certain colors, designs, bird of paradise, whatever it is.
Well, because my initial thought was what do you think about having a green SB can in the middle, and then Uncle's PNG's #1 export around it? I think we might be still in South Pacific beers, because they own that. But you know what I mean? Something that incorporates some a PNG thing that people can be that Uncle's thing, that's a PNG shirt, or that's people that are from PNG. You know what I mean? When you see a Billum, you definitely can tell that that's from PNG, or something like that, where it makes it stand out.
And I was even thinking you could have the outline of someone's face, but they're smiling and it's buai teeth. And it's because everywhere you go in the world, people only know that buai teeth is
from PNG.
And you can have the Uncle's logo sort of a background. But there's a lot of different
things we could play with.
I think we need to speak to our man Gussie again.
Gussie, yes, he's also got his own stuff dropping.
Oh, really? That's cool.
So he's doing his own work there. Good on him. I haven't caught up with him. He's so good. He's talented.
Sometimes I just look at our logo and I'm like, holy shit,
wrong man.
He's done so well.
No, he's in Melbourne now. He's down there.
Not too far away. It's
living
only
his best life.
Phone call away.
I'm only one call away.
Oh, actually, I nearly forgot, but this episode I wanted to quickly just touch on the Paris Olympics.
Yes.
And 6 athletes that represented Papua New Guinea. So I got up, their names,
Yes.
some of their highlights from the Olympics, but I just wanted to, go down the list and give them all a shout out. First one's Georgia Lee Vele.
She is a flag bearer.
She was one of the flag bearers for PNG.
Yeah,
Also swam in the women's 50 meter freestyle.
Yep.
She finished fourth in her heat.
Yep.
And yeah, she did very well. I did see there was an article, I believe Ryan Pinney was talking about it, where, when Georgia was younger, she had a dream of one day representing PNG at the Olympics.
Yep.
And, now to see her there on the world stage doing it is an amazing feat.
Yeah, congratulations.
Big congratulations. The next, another woman here that attended the Olympic Games, Leonie Bao, correct me if I'm wrong, but she participated in the 100-meter event. She got a personal best of 11.63 seconds.
That's quick.
And she got she earned herself a spot in the next round. I watched that heat, but unfortunately she was up against some, really tough opponents.
Because they did a rampage or the
repechage.
Rampage. Yeah.
So she was in that heat and unfortunately going up against the world's best.
Yeah.
Went down, but getting a PB at the Olympics is...
That's all you can ask for. You're doing your best.
Amazing.
100%. Yeah.
Amazing. So the other swimmer was Josh Tarere.
Yeah.
And I actually know his last name because Robin Tarere, who's his dad, was our coach for the PNG under-20s when we went to Fiji.
Wow.
So really, different to see sort of his son swimming when, his dad is a...
Because he was a big into rugby league, I think he was saying in some of his story. And then,
oh, really?
Yeah, he sort of stopped that to go swimming.
Wow.
And good on him. Like, going to the Olympics is huge.
That's a big change. Not many people do, rugby or swimming.
Yes.
So, I mean, good on him because I think he got a PB as well in the pool. And then we've got Gibson Mara and Kevin Kassman. They were two athletes that they did taekwondo. They qualified for taekwondo.
Yeah.
Both unfortunately got knocked out in the first rounds. One of them did fight the world number 2 in taekwondo.
Yeah, wow. Yep.
So hats off to those boys. They made the Olympics.
Yeah.
Like, in that sport, you got to be very disciplined, and shout out to them. The last one, and this was our best performer of the Olympics, Morea Baru, in the 61 kilogram weightlifting.
Yes.
He placed 5th in the world.
Far out.
So only 2 away from
a bronze medal.
And, shout out to Morea because, he comes from a long line of HB weightlifters.
Yes, yeah.
And, I reflect back to an episode we did of our top sports athletes, Papua New Guinean athletes. And Dikatoa, we had her as being number 1, as the game changer in the sport.
5 Olympics, represented PNG at the age of 16 in the 2000 Sydney Olympics. So, yeah. Huge.
Literally, she turned heads. So this guy has gone and done it again.
Yeah.
That's another one from HB. They just keep pumping them out.
Yeah.
Something in the water down there.
Orlando drink fire water.
Hey everyone, we hope you're enjoying this episode. I just wanted to quickly get in and say that we forgot our main man, Johnny Ume, who fought in the boxing at the Olympics. Shout out to him. Sorry, Johnny, we left you out there on the potty, but I thought I'd come in here and just say a big mention to you for taking a late notice entry into the Olympics and doing your country proud. We're all proud of you. One highway, Hiritano Highway.
Credit, yeah.
Yeah, bro, but I thought I'd bring that up before we close off tonight. But
Yeah.
I just want to say a big shout out to
Yes.
those athletes,
Yep.
the uncles. We were always behind you,
Yep.
and we'll always be with you
Yes.
as you go forward.
No, 100%. And I also, when we were watching the opening ceremony, I really loved how they were able to represent PNG with the attire that they were wearing. I was reading some article, and like there was someone that was doing like a review of how people were dressed, and we ranked pretty highly. And not that it was a thing, but I think for us to be able to bring a bit of our culture and demonstrate on the world stage through the way we dress, and I mean, they represented PNG with their heads held up high, and I think they did a really good job. And yeah, honestly, like big shout out to the 6 of them. Did a really good job. And who could say they represented their country in any sport on the world stage where you have to be on the top 0.1% of your respective field to kind of qualify in that. Like, that's unreal. So yeah,
Crazy. So happy for those guys.
Yes.
Very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So on the theme of Papua New Guinea, let's finish off with maybe a highlight from your trip, and maybe something that you look back on and say, wow, I was so happy that I experienced that thing in that moment.
Yeah.
Because it really just changed my perception or my way of thinking.
Yeah. The highlight of the trip was, definitely doing the headstone and the feast unveiling and everything going really well. And I think on top of that, it's just seeing family that I hadn't seen in 5 years. And I think one thing that really made me change the way I thought about things or think about things is with the video that we shared on people watching rugby league on the screen.
Yeah.
I think there was 3 things that I took out from that. There's one, that we love our rugby league, obviously. Yeah. Secondly, like, not many people have TV screens, and we like take that for granted so much here with the amount of channels that we had. So like 20 or so people were just watching off a small screen. And like, one thing is like with PNG culture, because we're so diverse respectively within our each provinces, like sport brings us together to the point around like athletics and things like that, and rugby. And so I think with that, it just made me realize that like no matter how life gets or how tough, and we keep saying this, but like little things like that just makes people so happy. Like, people were just like, their team was scoring, or Bradman Best got a try, I think, or something like that, and everyone was just cheering because they were just so much in that living in. I think that just really goes to show how like we take little things for granted, where people are just like watching rugby league off a small screen or something because they don't have a TV in their house, or you know what I mean. Yeah. And obviously other things too as well that we saw on the highway that really like changed the way I thought about things, where people were washing their clothes off like river water, or like people were like just trying to get by, picking like these 2 kids, like I touched on the podcast before about my trip, and so it was really little things like that just made me appreciate. And then coming back, like there's been times in the last couple of months where since coming back that I've just really like just gone off it, because there's like little things about work and things like that have just been really stressful. But I think it's just reminded myself that no matter what, like you're gonna get to 5 o'clock and it's gonna be like tomorrow's problem. We'll not worry about it. You know what I mean? So there's like bigger things in life than just making more money, I guess.
Yeah, 100%. Nice, bro. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you, bro. Thanks for having us.
And guys, once again, go check out that vlog.
Yes.
Vlog 11.
Like, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram and comment.
Yes. Come on, guys. Do something.
Thanks.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
Catch.